I put on with LBC. I put on with LBC. Yeah, I put on with LBC. Over LBC. I put on with LBC. Over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon gods on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's the wave we ride. I've been grinding through the night, while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon gods on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that Lunar Beaches fam putting on endlessly.
Where is everybody? Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto. We ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. Thank you for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it. Hope you all have had some amazing days. Right off the top, I have not had the best of days. Life is life. We go through things, but we persevere and we push through and we do the best that we can. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to push through and we're going to do the best that we can. And there we go. That's all we can do, man. That's all we can do. Thank you for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it. Melissa One Love, LBCOG in the house. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. We got All Set in the house. What's going on, All Set? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Greatly appreciate the both of you. Share the stream out or something. I don't know where everybody is. Yes, we work with that. We have 100. But thank you for being here. All two of you. Look, if people don't want to see my the indicator that I've been working on, that's going to be completely up to them. But this thing is a beast. It's a beast, if I can say so myself. I have been coding this thing for almost a week now. No, I guess it has been a week. What's going on, J Rizzle, the Rizzler? Been coding this thing for a week now. And it's actually turning out pretty cool. It's just based off of a strategy that I have shared. And I've just been trying to build it out. Build out the strategy. Really, I wanted it to show the stats of the strategy. To see just how good the strategy was. But I'm also like putting everything that I want into it. So like all different kinds of things. I've got more coming. I've got more ideas for things. But it's pretty cool. So why don't we just go over to the chart? So first of all, Bitcoin sitting at a cool $67,431, still sitting at the lows here. Looking kind of weak in my opinion. Not looking too strong. RSI on the 4 hours trending to the upside as price is going sideways. We see bearish divergence here, hidden bearish divergence, just not really the momentum, or rather the price isn't following the momentum. So yeah, it's not good. One of my mottos is there's always one more dip. And this might be one of those moments where we get that one more dip before we rip. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Kind of building out a low in here, kind of building out a nice little base. So we'll see if it wants to roll over, or if this base is going to be enough to catapult us higher. I'm more in the camp that it's going to roll over at the moment. Just this side of 50-50. But we'll see. We shall see. I haven't gone through a lot of stuff, but that's okay. Because the main thing that I've been working on is this. Okay. So, I'm pretty excited. So right now with the current settings, wait, Melissa, how were you able to do that? I didn't know you could do that. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for pinning the Discord link in the chat. I don't remember giving you permissions to be able to do stuff like that, but I'm cool with it. Was Alexander G able to hand that off? Shout out to Alexander G. So yeah, this is what I've been working on for the past week. Hey, there she is, Alexandra G, mod boss, mod queen, mod god. Thank you for being here, as always. But yeah, so right now on the current settings for hitting the first TP, we're sitting at a 77% win rate. The average R of that is 0.65. So not a massive R whatever. I forget what the technical term is. But I mean, still profitable, 77%. That's not bad. It's not bad. Now where I've got to start to define things a little better, hone things in a little better, is on our secondary and our tertiary take profits. Heck, even the minus 0.5, which would be this dotted line level, is only sitting at, it's only hit twice apparently in the last 200 trades. So I don't know. This is the first time I've looked at the indicator on desktop. I'm gonna clean up the price labels a little bit. They're a little bit, I can barely even read it. But it's, so the idea is to give you a visual, to give you stop losses, to give you take profits, to give you entries, which it didn't put a price on the entry, so I gotta put that on there. And to have alerts for every single one of those, so you can just be alerted for it. Show history, so we can see historical trades, see how those played out. Pretty cool stuff, if you ask me. Yeah, definitely gonna have to clean it up a little bit, maybe further filter and define more, better trades and all that stuff, all that good stuff. Let's turn this up a little bit. You can change, I try to make it as freaking customizable as possible. You can enable cycle restrictions and when to anchor the cycle starts. So the idea behind that was do 90-minute cycles, and you just put it on whatever you want the cycle to start. This did drop the win rate down a little bit. But we've got one more hit on the minus 0.5 take profit, so the second take profit. Okay, so a lot of tweaking to do, a lot of stuff to figure out. So yeah, you can put it on whole numbers only, so it's only looking at whole numbers, which looks like that's not really working properly, so I'll have to work on that. You can change the stop losses. Let's say I want it to be 1.236 or 1.25, whatever it is. Look over here. Boom, stop loss. Of course, you give yourself a little more wiggle room. Win percentage goes up to from 72 to 76%. Dope. And I get one more 0.5 hit. Dope. Change the levels up how you see fit to further and further hone in the trades, the setup, to get it to where we can start producing better win percentages on the second and third take profits. But the idea is to have them fixed, get it to where it needs to be, and this is looking back over 200 trades too, and to get it to where it needs to be in order to figure out the best returns first with the best win percentage. And yeah, pretty cool stuff, man. I mean, if you have a strategy that has nice rules, hard rules, freaking put it into ChatGPT. I specifically used Codex Copilot and tell it what you want. Tell it you need a version 6 Pine script for TradingView, and tell it the strategy and just have it build it for you. Granted, it's taken me several different versions of this just to get to where I'm at right now. It is very difficult to define certain things, like pivot levels, which it looks like, just looking at this, I'm probably going to have to keep working on the pivot levels. But I mean, it's still pretty cool. And I told it, hey, I want stats on everything. I want to know how many times the stop loss was hit, or what the win percentage was of this take profit, what the win percentage of is this take profit, so on and so forth. And so, I put freaking everything. I plan on, I did add, where is it? Why are they not showing up, actually? I just noticed it. Oddly enough, I put in a require 2-bar close confirmation because it kind of suggested it to me. And I was like, go ahead and throw it in the settings. We'll see what it looks like. If I put on the 2-bar close confirmation, the win percentage drops dramatically. So I'm just probably going to remove that entirely. Where is it? So I did it get rid? I told it to get rid of equal highs and equal lows as a condition for the trade. I didn't tell it to get rid of equal highs and equal lows, period. So I'm going to add that plus other smart money concepts to it. And once I'm done with this thing, I could probably sell it for a good bit, but I'm not gonna sell it. I'm just not. I don't plan on it anyway. Did my weekly DCA, probably safe to short it now. What's going on? Army Piper in the house. What's going on, bro? How you doing? Thank you for being here. 66688. How you doing? Thank you for being here. 666. Yeah, yeah. I can't say the words on the stream. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. If I take off the cycle, restriction as well, my win rate goes up. So I'm probably going to get rid of that too. So, but I wanted to throw everything that I possibly could at it just to kind of see and put it on, give it all an on and off switch so I could see what things look like with them on, see what they look like with them off. And yeah, like I don't care for all this overlapping here, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way how to, really it's just about filtering for more probable trades. So I mean, even with the 77% win rate, I don't like the fact that I'm only hitting my TP2 twice in 200 trades, right? So there's something's not adding up. And this is what I'll tell you. This is what I know. The most difficult part of setting up this strategy is getting it to identify the pivots how I want them identified. Because I tell it I want the last two highs, but the thing is, it doesn't see this as a high, I guess. So, what could have been a trade based off of these last few highs in here, these last few pivots with the close above, and I pull the fib from low to high, enter the trade, turn this off so I can see, and I hit take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, take profit 4. I mean, it's just the way that I could do it manually is better than what the indicator that I'm building can do at this point in time. So stick with manual for now until I can figure out how to get it to consider these as highs. I don't know how to do that because it's kind of visual. So I don't know how to get it to do that. Looks good. Would you like me to recommend something you can compare? You can always charge for pro version. I don't want to charge for indicator. One Love, you can always charge for pro version. I'm good. Yeah, I'm not looking to make money off of it. At the end of the day, I am just trying to make something that I can use, that I can enjoy, that I will just happen to share with others if they want it. At the end of the day, it's more for me in testing out my strategy and refining my strategy. And that way I can find the best possible outcomes. Let's see. But I appreciate that. All set. I do appreciate you, yeah, for saying that. So, alrighty then. Let's get on some standard fibs. Some regular old Fibonacci's. Natchez. I'm going to go from the low to the high. And yeah. So right now, the 50% retrace is our resistance. And we've come up to it. We've butted up against it twice now. And this is another reason why I think this is going to ultimately roll over into the golden pocket at the very least. 54 to 57.6. That is where I think Bitcoin is headed. Again, at the very least. Well, we shall see. If Bitcoin can start creating some higher lows and higher highs, then maybe it'll do something. But don't forget, we had higher lows and higher highs literally right in here, right? And then what did it do? It rolled over as anticipated because it was a giant bear flag. We were pointing it out for what felt like months, because it was months. It was literally November until mid-January, more towards the end of January. So yeah. Yeah, by the time I'm done with that indicator, I know I could sell it, but I am not gonna. It's just, it has always been my thing that whatever I do, I'm going to do it. I'm going to give it away. The only thing when it comes to like information and stuff like that, yeah, I don't care. I want every single dollar that I get made to be completely, I mean, technically, if I'm selling something, that's still voluntary. But I don't know. I want it to be because you wanted to give it to me because you wanted to help me out or I want it to be a donation, right? I don't want you to be buying. Uh-oh, YouTube is not receiving enough video. Viewers just dropped off like crazy. What's going on? What happened to my internet? My internet died. Hello? Hello. Are we good? I did notice that YouTube was acting kind of funky tonight. So that's cool. Are you guys there? Please say something. YouTube has been ish tonight. Yeah, that's what I saw, man. It kind of sucks. It's like I haven't streamed in forever. Looks good here, LBC. Thank you. YouTube has had issues tonight. The entire service was broken a couple hours ago. Yeah, no, I left class. Shout out. Thank you for being here, Redline Venom and Bruce D 36. Yeah, I left my this course that I'm taking, and tonight, and I went to get on YouTube to watch something, listen to something on my drive home, and my feed just wasn't loading. It just wasn't loading, and I was like, uh-oh. And then I went to X, and somebody posted on X, this is everybody running to Twitter to see what's going on with YouTube. And I was like, yeah, pretty much that's me. But the feed started loading pretty much when I got home. So, and I was able to hop into and listen to Trade Intuition because I went to my subscriptions page and there were all my subscriptions, but the feed itself was out for some reason. So who knows, man? There's been a lot of weird internet stuff lately. I don't know what's going on with all that, but it seems either people are testing us or we're testing ourselves. Or it's just solar flares. I don't know. Very active sun. You know what I haven't done? I have not looked at the indicator in higher time frames. On the daily, if we go back 200 trades, now that's the look back. It's only 29 trades, 72% win rate. Can you imagine? Look at that. Bam. I also wonder, because I do have restrictions for the length of the trade, so I wonder if it would hit more often. And I should also set it up to where, like, another trade, it doesn't look for another setup until the current trade is resolved in some way, some form. That way I don't get all that overlapping and stuff of different trades. So yeah. Nasdaq, how we looking? Okay. Not doing what I was hoping you would be doing. Or doing exactly what I thought. Not really, but okay, so pulled back to the 786. Not great. Looking kind of weak a little bit. Telling you, man, there's something that is going to happen soon. And I think it will temporarily spook the markets. And we'll get hopefully our final dip. We'll see if it is the final dip. Regardless, I think we're going to get another dip because of said thing. So we'll see what happens with the market, that is. As far as I can divulge. Solana, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Anchored VWAP off the swing high sits at about 101.14. Now, if we're going to get another low on Bitcoin, we're very likely going to get another low on Solana. It looks like we got maybe a potential swing fail pattern on here. Kind of on the 4, although it's not a wick over here. But if I go to the 6, it is a wick. The 6 hour did wick. 6 hour SFP. A little bit of... Actually, there wasn't really... Excuse me. There isn't... Not much follow through off the push, off of the rejection of this fair value gap. In fact, it's even being held up by this bullish fair value gap. So, in order for this to resolve one way or the other, I mean, this is going to resolve one way or the other. I wonder if we're going to come up. Are we? I think we might be just bear flagging again, potentially. Potentially bear flagging again. Sending my love, brother. Hope you and the fam jam are doing okay. Sending lots of prayers. Thank you, Alex. Always a class act. Always showing up and being an amazing friend per usual. Yep. I mean, families doing the best that we all can be, you know. So, but yeah, thank you for that. So we will see. Yeah, we'll see what Solana wants to do here. 4 hour. Let's go ahead and turn on Market Oracle Pro. Just kind of see what we're seeing over here. Boom. All right, so the 4 hour, we're sitting here. Okay, so the quantum reactor is sitting right at the swing high anchored VWAP. Interesting. So I don't know that we'll get up to that. First line of resistance is going to be that dynamic reactor at $94.43, between 94 and 96, between the bottom and the top side of that. And the quantum reactor is sitting at $100.85 to 101.66, with the anchored VWAP sitting just above that at 101.81. So just a cluster of resistance in that area, of course, playing off of supply zone. So if we do get a move up, also, the lower time frames have been looking a bit impulsive. But the thing about bottoming structures is that they can be deceiving. Let's go to the 1 minute. I want to see a little bit more here. Yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know. See, I'm thinking that this is going to end up being more of like just a three-legged move, an ABC. And if that happens and this wave and this wave are of similar length going into here, rejecting the VWAP and the 4 hour dynamic and quantum reactors, then we're not actually looking very impulsive. We are still being very corrective, unfortunately. Bitcoin itself was showing some promise with these little moves in here. Nice, looking a bit impulsive. However, pause for effect. Shout out to Army Piper. However, this little move up here is trash. This is trash. This is corrective. I was thinking 1, 2, impulse, 3, 4, 5 looks pretty good. But then we did this crap. Like, oh. Yeah. Not really the 5 I was looking for. I was thinking 5 and then ABC and then get continuation. I mean, yes, A, B, C, yes, whatever. Still technically could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just a stupid start to the correction up here. Or 1, 2, 3, because it's all fractal. 4 and then 5. I mean, technically this did not take out wave 1. I mean, so it might, like I said, man, these bottoming structures, if this is a bottoming structures can be very tricky. But essentially, I mean, just look at it. It's sideways, right? It's sideways. We're not trending, and that's the problem. We're not getting any trends that can sustain themselves. It's all garbage. It's all garbage. Now, pattern traders, shout out to my pattern traders. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. I mean, this is pretty basic, right? It's just breakout retest type stuff. Hello, you want to click? Thank you. Breakout. Probably take the high, back test, and then push to the upside, creating potentially equal highs in here. Consolidate, and then push. Or fake out, and then further downside. Which I'd be okay with. I mean, even if it broke out, I mean, that could be a short-term trade that we take. But ultimately, I still think, okay, this is looking very ABC-ish. ABC-ish. Very corrective. Don't really care for it. Equal highs are there for the taking if it wants to take them. Yeah. Let's go to the 4. See. Nope. No bullish divergences on these lows. There was. I thought there was one here. The daily? I guess not. Ruh-roh. It's not looking good, fam. Not looking good at all. Oh well. It was nice knowing you, Bitcoin and crypto. It's all over now. It's all over. All right, let's look at other stuff. ETH struggling to stay above 2K. Surprising? Not really. You know, this might be one of the worst charts I've ever seen in my life. What is going on here with the ETH? Like, it looks terrible. It looks sick. It looks gross. I don't even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, you can go higher. You don't have to. 5 waves aren't the end all be all. But really, I don't know. But I mean, the thing is, it's like this is very impulsive. This is what I'll look for, and then you get a very distinct ABC. And as long as you don't take out this low at 1390-ish, technically that could be one wave, It could be the corrective wave, and then you get a continuation. Shorter time frames. I mean, all of these are going to be pretty much the same. I mean, you're just waiting for a break of some kind. Just waiting for a break. Are we going to break up and then break down? Are we going to break down and then come back and then push? That would be nice, especially now that we're seeing our RSI or whatever momentum indicator you use pushing to the upside. If it got that flush, I don't think we would come down and take out that low down there. Meaning, if it got a bounce after that, we're putting in a nice, very nice bullish divergence on the 4-hour and very likely on the daily as well. So, everything just screams one more dip to me. And it's also a motto that I think everybody should keep in the back of their head, just so they don't get caught, at the very least, so they don't get caught off guard. Always think there's one more dip. just always, yep. I feel like this is going to be one more dip. So yeah. $9.36 BTCC. Gold. How we looking? I've seen better. Okay, so it didn't even get to the golden pocket on the retrace, but did get daily closes above the 50. Did it get a weekly? Did get a weekly close above the 50. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's completely dead yet. From this high to this high did not create a bearish divergence. This looks kind of more just like a leverage flush breakout back test. You break out, you back test. Yeah, man. So far, still holding strong. And honestly, I still don't see any reason for gold to be going down. I just, why would it? Same with silver. I don't see a reason why it would just continue to bleed. I could see it coming down to these highs at 54 and change, 54.64. Getting a bounce off of that, but we'll see. Because what this could be is just an overextension of futures, paper silver. We're just getting overextended, overheated. We're overheating the physical market. The physical market maybe isn't pricing the silver up there. So we have to flush out that leverage. So that way the market can get an accurate valuation of the asset. Which is basically what's happening every time you get a liquidation flush. It's just the market bringing things back down to reality. Okay, this is where we're actually supposed to be right now. You guys are going a little bit too crazy. What's going on, Dusty Hunt? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Howdy, howdy. I was talking with my uncle and my brother one of these past couple of nights, and we talked about what is up with Arkansas taking former Memphis coaches. Because now you got Calipari and Silverfield. I forgot about Calipari. And only one of those do I think will actually do something for y'all. And it's not the most recent coach that you got. Someone asked me last week if Amazon was a good buy. In my class last week, after I told them I was a streamer and what I streamed about, they were like, Amazon a good buy? And I was like, I said, I don't know. No financial advice. Do your own research. They were like, is it a good buy right now? I guess when was Tuesday last week here? So we're sitting at 207. It's down to 201. And when I was looking at it, I was like, I don't know. It's pretty close to this gap over here. So I don't know if I'd buy it just yet, but boom. And now it's trying to get a bounce. And now we've got these gaps up here. So, yeah, I've got to start looking at these charts more so I can see just how, I don't know, stocks are kind of weird. Of course, I could go even weirder and put this on bars for all set. And I can see absolutely nothing because it's weird. Okay. Not doing that again. MicroStrategy. Is it dead yet? It's not dead yet. Figured it'd be dead by now. Shocked that it's not. But it's going to. Why? Well, because there's equalos. 1363. Good luck. Oh my goodness. And a swing fail on the monthly? It's toast. It's toast. I'm telling you, man, the powers that be, I don't know that they want Sailor in here, man. I don't know that they want him in. I think that's why old school or long-term Satoshi era whales have been dumping. They're trying everything in their power to get, I guess, maybe even everybody out of Bitcoin. I don't know. Or maybe they're just like, well, I've had this Bitcoin for 10 plus years. Maybe this is the time to sell because this is when we have the most buyers and when I can offload the most because I'm sitting on 600,000 Bitcoin, whatever the crazy number is. I just don't know why you would sell it all. If you were an OG Bitcoiner, why would you sell all of your Bitcoin? Even if you thought you could buy it back, why would you sell all of it? Like, it just does not, I understand it's billions of dollars. But if you're an OG Bitcoiner, then you probably don't believe in the dollar lasting long term. So I guess your thesis is Bitcoin won't last long term either. Coinbase. Doing a little bit of a megaphone here. Megaphone. Phone. Typical overlapping waves. We're bouncing off. We bounced off a high there. Kind of, I don't know. I mean, this whole move right here, this was all Brian Armstrong selling off $500 million worth of coin shares of his own company, or at least the company that he's CEO of. Sailor said he could let BTC go to 7K before having to restructure debt. I thought he said 8K. Same, but every coach has to grow up eventually. Grow up? You think Arkansas is growing up? You're like the redheaded stepchild of the SEC. What are you talking about? Between you and Vandy. No, Vandy was actually good this year. Vandy had a great year. I'd rather watch. I'd rather be a fan of Arkansas State over Memphis. Yes, I mean, I guess. When's the last time y'all won a bowl game? How many NFL players have y'all have come out of Arkansas in the past, I don't know, decade? Guys, there's equal lows on the Bitcoin dominance chart. I don't know what to do with that because I don't know if that's a thing. Why does Bitcoin dominance just look like it's about to crater? That's what I want to know. This just looks like built up highs and lows, overlapping waves that we talk about all the time, and you get an ABC, which would then obviously lead to some type of move in altcoins. Unless it's just a mass exodus of crypto in general and it's all going to stable coins. Speaking of, we've hit our targets on USDT dominance. So equal highs. Took out these equal highs, as of course we did. Yeah, that one more dip could get us up to those other equal highs. And then, boom, we're off to the races. I think we're about to see some fireworks, ladies and gentlemen. Arkansas has more than one sport. So does Memphis. We are number 1 in track, top 10 baseball, top 20 basketball. Okay. We were great in women's soccer. We actually have a pretty damn good soccer program and baseball, really. Cheer, our cheer team wins nationals all the time. You just got lucky that you're just lucky y'all got to slap SEC on the side of your name. If I think we should both leave the SEC, or well, I think you should leave the SEC. We should leave our conferences and form a new power 2, just us in Arkansas. Just so we can play you guys 12 times a year and beat you 8 out of 12 times. Curling, cross country skiing. I've been watching way too much curling. I cannot get down at all with cross country skiing. That is like just so boring to me. I like watching the snowboarding stuff, any of the snowboarding stuff. I like watching the big jump, the ski jump. I like watching that one. And I like the downhill races, where anything where they're going super fast. But the stuff where they're literally having to walk on skis uphill, ugh, shoot me. I can't. Is Memphis Division 1? Yes, it's Division 1. What are you talking about? What? We were literally in the playoff race this year, unlike someone else. 3-legged race. Oh, yeah. Canada's gold medalists in the 3-legged race. That's okay. We're still number 1 in shootings. I mean, shooting. Lord have mercy on us, I swear. What I'm excited about is I haven't watched the third game yet. The third game in group play. Oh man, I haven't even had a chance. to watch group play, or to finish the end of group play for hockey. But so far, I mean, we've dominated. Dominated Latvia. We dominated Denmark. Shout out to Mark Dutch. Wait, is he Netherlands? I don't even know. Dominated Denmark. We told them, hey, we're taking Greenland and we're kicking your butt in hockey. And yeah, what are you going to do about it? And so, yeah, I have not watched the third game, and I don't remember who it's against, and I can't even look it up because it'll show me the score. So I don't want to know. I don't want to know. All I care about is going to the gold medal game and beating Canada. That is all I want. That is all I want. It is all I've ever wanted. We always get there and then lose to these people. These people. These maple syrup drinking. According to JR, maple syrup is a seasoning. You really weren't? Huh? We really weren't. Okay, that's why they literally put us on the CFP show on the very first one. And then Arkansas called up Silverfield and they're like, hey, we want you. And then we lost to UAB. Actually, then we went on to lose 4 out of the last 5 games because Arkansas poached the coach, which is fine. Y'all can take a guy that can win a lot of games but loses the games that matter, which is every game in the SEC. So good luck. I hope he does well. I hope he does well. We'll see if his style can translate. I mean, who knows? Because different strokes for different folks, right? Mike Norvell can, within his type of system, can be very successful at a place like Memphis, in a conference like the American Athletic Conference. But that type of system might not work so much and the ACC. And actually, his first year wasn't great, but his second year, I do believe they went pretty far. Then they lost their quarterback. Oh, didn't they go to the national championship? Or close, very close to it? I don't really remember. But then last year they were dog crap. It's like, what happened? What happened? I don't know. Indiana proved that as long as you have money and you get 25-year-old players, a bunch of 25-year-olds, and you have a great system, a great coach, you can win. He is a bridge coach until we get a real high. Arkansas just pushed a buttload of money to football. Nice. No. Canada will win again and again. Bruce, I don't want to hear it from you. All right? Regarding that, thank you for being in the chat. I do greatly appreciate you for that and your kindness. Other than that very, very violent thing that you just said. It's not nice, and you shouldn't say that. I heard someone say that Canadians are very, very passive aggressive. And it's true. It's so true. Alex O is my neighbor. He stands by me. Of course he does. You're both prideful of your nation. And, there's nothing wrong with that. Other than the fact that that nation is Canada. What do you want me to say? I do love you guys, though. I love our hat. It's a great hat. I'm pretty sure it's a flat bill. Because it's just kind of plain, you know? Talking crap, I know. All right. Anyways, I'm way off base now. Yeah, the Russell not looking the greatest. Of course, nothing is really looking all too great. I mean, this is very corrective structure in this. That's the ABC right there. Even though on the shorter time frames, kind of impulsive with a correction, kind of impulsive, but it's very choppy impulse. Not so much on this first leg here, but like everything following that is kind of, I mean, look at all these highs. I mean, that's not really strength. That's really showing more weakness than strength. Even though it's moving to the upside, it's not saying that the move is very strong. It's like you get a push and you get a sell. It basically, I'm just seeing it as every single push gets a sell, like all the way up. So it's like it's being bid up so that shorts or sell orders can be executed, or they are being executed. So yeah. So basically, I'm bearish the market until we get some real trends going that we currently just really do not have. I mean, this is nice, but this is violence. Equal lows. We'll see if we come back for them. Overcome, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you all for joining me this evening. I do greatly appreciate it. I apologize. Well, I guess I don't have to apologize for my absence, but because things have been going on. So in the personal life, if you're in Alex Crypto Discord in my channel, or you're in my Discord, then you already know. You already know the life stuff going on. So, but we push through. We continue to do the things that we love to do, because that is what our loved ones would want us to do. And so, yeah. Make sure you hug your loved ones. Tell them you love them as much as possible. And yeah, because we all got to go at some point. So, yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow, same time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will see you all then. Glad to be back. Glad to be back. Anything else? Follow me on X at Lunar Beaches. Join a free Discord. Actually talk in there. It seems like JR is the only one posting in there right now, which is fine. It doesn't seem like any of my notifications are getting hardly any reaction, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know if people are just not paying attention, they turn notifications off, or what. But yeah, I'm not closing down the Discord, because I've had a Discord longer than Alex has had a Discord, longer than Piper Academy has had a Discord, longer than Frankie Candles had a Discord. I've had Discord for a long time, and I'm keeping it open. So we'll grow it at some point. And at some point, I'll be able to be in there all the time. It's getting there. That's the journey. That's the grind. And yeah. I don't know. I guess I should probably be more in there myself. That might help a little bit, but a lot of stuff going on in life. So one day at a time is all that we can do. So yeah, join the free Discord, link in the description, hit that like button on your way out, and hit that subscribe if you are new to the channel and you love being loved. and you love being kind and all that good jazz. So I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I will catch you all then. Mad love. God bless. Ride the waves. Peace. The earth. Out. Bye.
I put on LBC. I put on LBC. Yeah, I put on LBC. Over LBC. I put on LBC. Over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's the way we ride. I've been grinding through the night, while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the mad I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put